Okay. Remember, names can be living and deceased. I'm pulled here on my right side. First of all, I just want to say Mike. Very common name, but I got to tell you, there's a Mike connection that they're bringing up. I've been hearing it for probably 15, 20 minutes, where I get this pull with the Mike connection. There's two connections, and I don't know if it's with the same person. There's a father figure past that's coming through, and I feel like I got to talk cardiac or heart-related issues that would come in around this, and also a male. I don't know if the male dies, to be honest with you, but an impact or a trauma issue seems to be coming up for what would be like what I would classify as a younger male, below the dad. So I don't know if I'm all in one family or what they want me to say. But I've got Mike, I've got a father figure coming through, definitely heart in the way that he's showing this. And then I feel like the reference is being made to a male killed in an impact, or I think killed in an impact, but the male's younger. And somewhere, either one of these guys are Mike or the Mike's living connected to them. That's why they would get me locked in here. So, does somebody understand this in this area? Because I'm on my right side. You understand?
I'm not quite sure about the mic, but all the rest.
We need some mics up here. What? Oh. So, only what I've said. I get that mic, speak right into the tip of the mic. What do you understand that I'm saying?
Father figure.
Right up to your mouth.
The father figure.
Cardiac or heart? Do you understand where the male with an impact would be coming in? No.
That part I don't.
Does somebody else understand it?
I understand it.
What I've said that you understand? And we met earlier, first time. We're doing a book deal later. Right up to your mouth,
For
please.
the last 10 minutes, I've been thinking of who I know that's passed and deceased, and his name's Mike. It's ironic, and
No, it's not. I'm not a gardener. I'm a friggin' union.
he was walking home from his girlfriend's, and he had
Oh, no. Only what I said there, buddy. So, you understand a Mike who's dead? Would there be an impact or trauma?
yeah.
Is there not necessarily connected to Mike? For you or somebody you're with here, the father figure passed, why I would get like a cardiac or a heart issue coming through? And a J name or J connections linked to this.
Well, my middle name's Jay.
Yeah, if you don't have the dead father or the father-in-law, the older male?
His father, I talked to, that after he passed, Mike passed.
Okay, but well, he can't pass that mic off quick enough. Do you understand where the older male cardiac arrest would be coming in? And where the J connection would come into play? Okay, try this, but I don't know. I know I'm pulled to my right. Only what I've said and what you can relate to or understand.
Okay, go again.
Rewind. There's a mic.
There's a mic.
Do you know if there's a male killed in an impact trauma? Do you know if there's an older male coming through like a father, uncle, at that level, and why I would feel like a sudden death around him?
Yes.
And is there a J name or a J connection to this?
Yes.
To the male? Are you okay, honey? So, is this like a family? Is this all separate? Okay, so wait and see then. Because I know to my right, that was clear. And do you know why I would feel like head trauma and neck?
Yes.
Because it's extensive. That's all I can tell you, but it feels like the impact, the trauma. Okay? I'm hearing sorry. It's from the person past. Because there's something he did or caused or brought forth to make this happen, and he's taking accountability or ownership for it, and he's saying sorry. Sorry, such a little word, and I don't know how that's going to fit for you. So this is really deeply impacting her, and yet you're holding the mic. Where's this other mic? And you might think, shut up and go away. But you know what? You paid your $25 too. Into the tip, what do you understand? Don't give me a lot of background.
All of it.
Really? The head trauma, for the male that I would call not that old? Okay? Okay. Impact. And then the father figure, the older male. And Jay, I don't know what the name is, honest to God, don't, but they're wanting me to say Jay there. And so, can you clarify for me? Do we have Kleenex? Didn't bring any Kleenex. Toilet paper! Okay, the J name. Oh, can you just clarify for me? I'm sorry. Can you clarify for me who Mike is? Why I would hear Mike?
Best friend.
Living?
Yeah.
Okay. To the person past best friend?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool, that works. Tattoo. 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 And it's covered, you're not showing anything. Tattoo. Tattoo. They're acknowledging it and saying thanks. Thanks. Can I tell you something though? They don't understand this shit by your eye. It's like they're looking at the tattoo, but this shit? You understand? I'm not talking the cardiac person, the chest. I need to talk about you were never meant to change the course and direction for this male in any way. It was his time. And as much, I know you're upset. Can I just have your first name only so I can address you by name?
Jeanette.
Jeanette, okay. So, if I can just, whether you believe me or not, he's standing here and the other male's behind you, like in between the rows, and then the one standing here, the saying sorry is here. And then he wants me to tell you, you were never meant to change his life or the course of direction where his life ended. And as long as you struggle with that belief and that guilt and that responsibility, you will never truly move forward in the way that you need to. And that's not what he wants. He's sorry for the pain that it's caused and the loss and that, wow. Thanks, honey. No, that'll do you a long time. Yeah, he just wants you to know you couldn't change it. Whole issue with this, and he's like pleading. Listen, when I tell you that he's sorry, you need to know one thing. He's not struggling. He's not in a bad place. He's not in turmoil. He doesn't need your forgiveness to make his life better where it is. He's doing this for you. You need to know he's whole, he's complete, he's not struggling, he's not in hell, he's not in purgatory, he's not in limbo. He's still connected around you. Is there a kid connection here? Okay. What would be a playhouse, or what would be something that would be like out in the yard? And I know that sounds like it's for a little one, but why would he bring up something being built in a tree, or the putting together like in a playhouse, or something like in the yard? Has somebody just done this, or is there something where something's being constructed or built?
I don't know. And I do dad. He built a shed with my dad.
I'm not sure, but I feel like I gotta talk about something that's not house related. Okay? Like it's not like a renovation of the house. I feel like it's something out back. And I feel like I'm seeing like a playhouse or something smaller that he's showing me. So I don't know why, but he seems to be bringing this up. Okay? And do you know if there's a substance issue for him prior to the death? Because he's got stuff going through my blood that technically shouldn't be there. This is not his cause of death, but it doesn't help. Okay? And March, why would he want me to talk about March?
Is it the month? Or
I'm assuming, I'm hearing it that way.
I don't know.
Okay, why'd you ask if it's the month? Is there a word that sounds like it? What's the word?
Marsh.
Marsh? Is this significant for him?
It's, yeah.
Okay, don't go, he'll have to elaborate if he wants, but I'm hearing what sounded like March. Is the way that I was hearing it anyways coming through. Has something, well, hold on, two thoughts here. Something changed recently about a grave? It doesn't feel like it's around the time of death. It comes after the fact where I feel like something's changed or altered. And I don't know, I struggle because I almost feel like in one breath you can't go there or don't want to go there. And then in the next breath you might feel guilty about it. And so I don't know the time frames. And he may not even be buried, so I don't know who's talking. But I'm hearing that something's recently changed. And it feels like something to do with a cemetery, grave, plot aspect from what they're showing me. Do you understand? Where's that other mic?
I have it here.
Oh, okay. What do you understand? You're nodding yes.
Yeah. Yes. If you want me to say yes, I understand.
Is there something that's been, what I would call recently altered or changed
Yes.
about a grave?
Yes.
You're-
But there's two things that I think about
Okay.
when you're saying that.
Well, then think about it, because if they don't define it better, I can't. But I don't feel like it's like the person just dies and then then there's a change because of that. I feel like the person's been there for a while or the death's been a while, then the change will come, which wouldn't to me seem typical.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know, is the father figure? I just need to talk about the older male for a minute. Do you understand? The younger male is laughing. And the older male kicked his ass. So I don't know what this is about what he did, but I'm supposed to tell you that the younger male said, he kicked my ass for what he did. So, and then I just see like comrades, like arms around each other, and know that we're together. Do you have issues about that? Why would I feel a little strain with the father figure? Did somebody die by a vehicle? Because I keep feeling like I gotta connect it to a car or vehicle related. I'm good. I keep hearing that. But I'm stupid. You can't change. You can't undo stupid. It was a bad choice or a bad decision. But he's good. He needs you to know that. He's a good kid. And I'm not saying that because he's your kid. He's telling me he's a good kid. But I honestly makes a bad decision from what he's showing me, or what I'm feeling from him. Is there anybody named Tony? Because the other thing I want to say to you is, I'm seeing Tony the Tiger. So, is there a reason why I would see the cartoon tiger guy?
I don't know.
Okay. I wish this was recorded. He's showing me Tony the Tiger. I don't know if it's about a name Tony, or if there's actually something about a cartoon tiger that was like important or like symbolic for somebody. But they're showing me this. And I promise you it was quick. I promise you it was quick, he says. You need to know he's not lying. It was quick. There was like an old crap moment. I really want to say the other word. think I've been swearing too much. So now he says, oh, S. I want to say, oh, crap. But then it's over very quickly. Did he not die alone?
No.
So other people went, or somebody else went?
Yeah.
He makes me feel like I didn't go alone, or it wasn't just me, or something of that nature. And I don't know where the guitar, or why I would see the music thing coming into play, but I'm seeing that, and they're just showing it. Did somebody think you were crazy for coming here today?
Probably.
Not probably. Did somebody comment? Did a male comment? Or did somebody say something in a facetious tone? They would want you to have a good experience, but they wouldn't have thought in a million years you would. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Was it a male?
Yes.
Yeah, well. I'm sure he's heard you too. Maybe he should have been here. Because there's no recording for you to take back. It's just your word. He'll either believe it or he won't. But I need you to know that your son is okay. And he needed and wanted to do this for you. You, out of everybody involved with this, because there's somebody else that's passed with them, so the other family or families or whatever this is, you, out of everybody, have the tools to deal with this. And you don't like it, but failure is not an option for you. You have, honestly, some kind of incredible energy about you, Jeanette, that will pull you through this. I can't say the other family is going to have it as easy, and I don't mean easy, but because of your inner light, your inner drive, whatever this is, this essence you have, failure is not an option for you. And it's going to suck, and it's going to hurt, and it's not going to feel easy. But I know you're going to be okay, he says. But somebody else connected to this, not so much. Not so much. They don't have the foundation or the framework that you do in order to deal with this. Okay? Beautiful send-off, not too over the top, is what he just said. So, I don't know why, I think you kind of held some restraint there and didn't go over the top with something, is the way he says it. But he seems pretty proud and pretty pleased about this. And did you hold out to have that on a certain day, or it needed to be a certain day? Like, sometimes you go into a funeral home and they're going to tell you when they can accommodate you. I feel like, yeah, screw you. We need to have it on this day, or this day is what we need.
Yes.
He's like, thumbs up. Thumbs up. I promise you, he says, I'll never not be with you. Ever. There's a book that you need to be reading that you're not. It's like you can't. I don't know why, but I feel like you close it and he's like, get your nose in it because it's going to help you, or you need to read it. I just don't know why. Do you understand that? Okay. Because he's around you. He sees that you're not reading. And there's something that will help you, but you can't go there yet, or you can't get there yet. Did you do meds for like 2 days or something? Because he's calling you a druggie. For 2 days, and then you got enough of this shit?
I couldn't.
He's proud of you. He's glad you couldn't. Because as hard as it must be, you've got to go through it and you've got to feel it, or you won't come out the other side. And people that self-medicate, even if they think it's just for sleeping, it might work for a while. He's just glad you only did like the 2 days. He's like proud of you. And just know that when the pain feels overpowering, who's the female you tell to shut up? It's like you lose patience with, but you love her. But it's like, shut up. He's like, that's not nice. That's not nice. Being a bereaved parent doesn't give you a right to be that way. He's like, walk away. Pretend you're in a fog. Just get away from her. But don't tell her to shut up. Okay? Were you back and forth about buying them clothes to wear or just something existing for the funeral? Because he's like, they'd have to buy me clothes, but then there's the thought of just wearing something that he had that was existing. He's pleased. I think he went just the way he was, what he had. I don't feel like he went out and bought the suit or the dress, because that wouldn't have been him. But he's aware of like this dilemma and what will people think, and you know, but I feel like, no, you honored me. You honored me, so thank you. Thank you. You gotta go get your nails done.
Okay.
Do you do this?
I'm neglecting.
Well, I can imagine you have other things to deal with. But he's like, go get your nails done. So they haven't been done? Because your hands are clenched. I couldn't see. Oh, they're shabby. That's hideous. You should be embarrassed from everybody. Anyways, apparently go get them done. Maybe it'll make you feel better. It doesn't take away the pain. He's not trying to be shallow about it. But do something for you. Do something for you. And this winter when you go away, know he'll be with you, with the family. Because you're going to do it to avoid, to escape, to get the hell out of Dodge. Know he'll be with you. Okay? He doesn't need an airline ticket or a seat in the car. I promise you, he'll be there. Somebody needs to learn to swim. And somebody better learn how to swim before they go. That's what he's just saying. Who doesn't know how to swim?
She knows how to swim, but she wants more lessons. My youngest.
And has she talked about more lessons in or learning to swim better or something? Because he's bringing this up. Okay. Because this is a great thing to get her back into in dealing with the loss of a brother and, you know, the grief that the family must feel. But it's all about normalcy. You're going to laugh, but could he be quiet? A quiet kid for some reason? Yeah, I knew I'd puzzle you. Why would he make me feel like about being quiet? Doesn't make sense. There's something, and I'm going to tell you, it's about him. Unless somebody else that's passed with him is coming through, but I don't know. But there's something about the male and being quiet or reserved or keeping something in is the feeling that he's giving me. And I feel like wasn't outgoing or wasn't sharing something